Okay, so I'm ready to bake today. And actually, I already baked them, and this is what I got. So we will mix honey. We will put 1 glass of honey into our mixer. And honey, if it is not fresh, if it is crystallized, it is okay. Only crystallized honey you will have to warm up. Don't boil it, but warm up until crystals dissolve. And then you can use it. Then we will put butter that was softened, and we are using half stick of butter. And we will put 2 eggs. And now we will mix all of this for about 2 minutes. So while mixing it, we will also need sifted flour, and we go ahead and mix our baking soda, a teaspoon of baking soda into our flour and mix it up. And then we will need some nuts, and we will need our spices. And as I put in the details yesterday, for our spices, it was a little bit too difficult to mix 1/4 teaspoon of spices, so I did a recipe to mix to have total of 3 spoons. And now I will save this for later use, and I will use 1/4 teaspoon of these spices. And spices, I put how many table or teaspoons of each I used, but the book says it doesn't have to be accurate. You can mix spices to your preference. You can change them. You can leave some spices out. You can put more of something you like if you like cinnamon a little bit more, you can add more cinnamon. It's up to you to decide how you mix this. I mixed it according to the book and those proportions that I put in my details, but you don't have to. And so now let's put it a little bit higher. Alright, and now we will lower it again, and we will go ahead and add our flour, and this we will add slowly and let it mix. And this recipe doesn't get any water, it's just honey and eggs that make it moist. And you will see it actually comes up very pliable because of the honey. It's a nice texture, it's nice and soft and pliable, very nice to work with. Alright, and you make it mix really well, and then you add a little bit of nuts. I add about half cup of nuts, or actually less, 1/4 cup of nuts. And now you add your 1/4 teaspoon of spices. And again, spices, you can add more or less, it's your preference how you like to do this. How spicy you want, but this is type of cookie that is known for the spices. That's why it's called Pryaniki. Pryanik is spice. All right, and it looks like it's just a little bit too moist, so I will add a little bit of flour. I will go to get some more. Alright, so I'm back with my flour, and I added just about 1 tablespoon, and I'm waiting to see what will happen. So yeah, and we will add one more. Let's do a little bit more. Okay, and I got my dough, and it is about consistency of the cookie. And now I will roll balls out of it. You roll balls, and then you flatten bottom of your balls, and you put them on the cookie sheets with lined with parchment paper. And so I don't make mine too big, but you decide what size of the cookie you would like to have. You can make them a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. It's up to you to decide. And then when they are done, they go to the oven for 115 degrees for about 12 minutes. And after that, you cook powdered sugar glaze, and powdered sugar glaze is 1 glass of powdered sugar and 3 tablespoons of water, and you heat it up slightly just to mix it up and form white glaze. Don't boil it or don't overheat, just slightly, just to mix water into the powdered sugar to form the glaze. If you don't want to cook your own glaze, you can get white cookie icing at the store. You can use that. So now my Pryaniki are ready to go to oven. Like I said, it is 415 degrees for 12 minutes. And then when you pull it out and after you glaze it, this is what you get. So good luck cooking.